Hello, my gorgeous people. Welcome to today's live show. It is Wednesday, August 13th. I am your host, Casey, and I'm thrilled to be joined by my friend, my colleague, Ryan Bornman. Ryan, how we doing on this hump day?
I'm doing good. How are you, Casey? Happy to be here again.
I'm lovely. Been a very busy week for us here at the ProfitDuel organization. Chugging along, but some exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. Um, the week, started out a little sour due to a devastating blow once again in the PGA World outright markets. But we'll get to that in a bit. We've got a packed show today. We'll dive into the BMW Championship. We'll talk MLB baseball, and maybe we'll do another NFL bet. Since preseason week 1 is now complete, the season's 3.5 weeks away. I think kickoff's September 4th. So it's coming down the pipe here. But yeah, let's quickly recap the crushing blow we experienced in golf. We gave out JJ Spawn outright last week, and he lost in the third playoff hole to a scorching hot Justin Rose. To be honest with you, I thought I would be a lot more angry when it happened, but all I could do is just sit there and tip my cap to Mr. Rose. When you birdie 6 of your last 8 holes to basically come out of nowhere, it seemed like he was dead and buried after he bogeyed. I think it was hole 12. So he basically just snatched the trophy away from JJ Spawn by just going scorched earth. So there's nothing you could do but just tip your cap. JJ Spawn did everything in his power to basically put himself in position to win on Sunday. It's just a couple putts didn't roll his way, and they definitely rolled Mr. Rose's way. But how you feeling after that?
I mean, I would like to just win that's all I that's all I want. We've been so close a couple times, and it just really sucks that we can't get one outright to go. I mean, obviously, these are long odds plays, but doing this every week and getting so close, it feels like we're right there every time.
I hear you. It has been a season of crushing blows for me. It feels like close to every Sunday I have a guy in the thick of things, and he just somehow can't close the door. But it's the hardest thing to do in sports, finish the job. And once again, Tommy Fleetwood does what Tommy Fleetwood does. He folded.
Insane too.
Got a feel for the guy at this point. I would like to see him win, but I'm a little happy that he didn't win when I wasn't on him, if that makes sense. Because if he did win and I didn't have the Tommy ticket, I would have been a little annoyed. But we're turning the page.
Didn't you have a quote like right before it? He's like, maybe it'll happen this week for me. Maybe I'll win this week or something along those lines.
His quote was actually some pretty loser stuff. I can pull it up in a sec here. I remember. It was. Who knows? Maybe this weekend is the weekend. That was Friday night. Yeah, I don't know. You want to exude a little more confidence in that. Look good, feel good, play good. I don't know. But we're moving the page. I still love JJ Spawn, by the way. He's kind of a gangster. And the fact that he actually drilled that putt on the second playoff hole from downtown was awesome. His caddy is also excellent, for the record. One of those things I picked up on Sunday.
How'd you pick that up?
Just some of the shot selections. He really exuded a lot of confidence. It seemed like he knew what was going on, which is good. I mean, look, Tommy Fleetwood's caddy should have done something about that at the Travelers when he decided to switch clubs. But good to see JJ Spawn's caddy really assert some dominance, and JJ to have the trust in him to kind of go out there and execute. But moving on, we're hoping to find the winner this week. Let's chat about the upcoming PGA event. It's a stacked field. It's a field of 49. We're heading to Baltimore, Maryland, home of Amsterdam, the Wire, for the second leg of the FedEx Cup playoff. It is the BMW Championship at the beautiful, redesigned Caves Valley Golf Club It's a par 70. It's playing 7,600 yards. They actually recently converted 2 of its par 5s into long par 4s. It's a long course, Ryan. Some may say it's a bomber's paradise, and someone like me who absolutely stinks off the tee would have a lot of trouble out there. But good thing I'm not in the field this week. But if you can nuke the ball off the tee, keep it in control, you're going to have an advantage. There are 6 par 4s over 460 yards, and 75% of the par 3s are 220 plus, so it's lengthy. There's a lot of teeth at this course. The last time the PGA Tour stopped here was in 2021 when Patrick Cantlay defeated Bryson DeChambeau in a playoff. Both were an incredible 27 under that week. And if my research serves me right, Cantlay gained 15 strokes putting for the week, which is just absolutely absurd, and was 5 strokes better than any other player in the field. So he got the broomstick shot and he ran away with it. Well, didn't run away with it, but won in the playoff. And as I said earlier, it's a bomber's paradise here. Bryson and Cantlay both ranked in the top 15 in strokes gained off the tee that season. So we're going to be looking for guys who absolutely mash it off the tee and can roll the rock. I know it sounds simple, but that's where we're going this week, my friend.
Let's get into it then. I'm excited to see who we got.
All right, let me pull up the stuff, and we'll get rocking and rolling here. I will say I did place one bet already. Just out of pure frustration. He finished very strong, and I didn't know it was a bomber's paradise. I took Chris Goddard up as just a pure passion play. Coming back to the Northeast. He's from Jersey. Hopefully he'll have the fans behind him, maybe, but really good off the tee and had a very, very good Sunday at the St. Jude's. He didn't play well throughout the tournament, but finished strong. But we could get into that in a bit. I'm pulling up a few things. Hold on. And then
no worries, take your time. I'm just pulling up some of the odds on my computer and on my phone here, so I can take a peek at the field.
Okay. So we'll start off with data golf. Let's see if anyone's valued. All right. So it looks like they like Ryan Gerard a little. And it looks like the value's been sucked bone dry. Awesome. So based on the data golf odds, obviously Scotty's overwhelmingly favorite. Rory is back in the mix this week after skipping last week. This course does probably suit him very well. Xander, Tommy Fleetwood, Aberg, and then JT Cantlay, Henley, Spawn. And then my pal, Chris Goddard up. I actually got Goddard up at 45 to 1, I want to say. I actually might have gotten a 50, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see what he is right now. You could get Goddard. Oh, that's a pretty good number. So right now, Data Golf likes Chris Goddard up at 39, basically 40 to 1, and he is available at 45 to 1 on ProfitDuel. So that's pretty good value. I want to put some pizza money on that and join myself.
I got to put my money back into ProfitX because they faked me out yesterday saying they were leaving New Jersey, and now then I got another email saying they're right back in. So I'm excited that they're back and they're not leaving New Jersey, but pulled my money out. So now I got to pump it back in so I can make this play here.
Well, I'm glad to hear they are back in and not going anywhere, hopefully, for the foreseeable future. But for those at home watching, if you want to join me and hopefully Ryan, once he gets his money deposited, 45 to 1 ain't a bad number. Admittedly, I have not looked at what Novig has or Sport Trade because they do not have a web product, and I am on my computer at the moment, as you can see. But
see if I can take a peek here right now.
There's not a lot of value. But let's go to the stats. Let's see who's gaining the most strokes off the tee this season. We'll look at a few things. All right, so obviously a lot of these guys are not in the tournament. Rico Hoey, the world's worst putter.
I remember him. Remember that.
PGA Tour's worst putter. But look who's number 7 in strokes gained off the tee this season. Mr. Gotterup. Big reason why I like him this week. Is Pendrith in the field? I don't even know. Oh, he is. He's 6. Looks like he's 80 to 1. Best price available. Okay, maybe Pendrith. Aberg, he's one of the favorites. Kurt Kitayama. This is also a very interesting guy I was circling for the record. And actually, a lot of the reasons why I also like Gotterup. Both are absolute bombers of the golf ball. And both of these guys are actually in contention to make the Ryder Cup team if they have a very strong performance this week. And if either of them wins, they are a lock to play on the Ryder Cup team in September at Bethpage Black. So an extra layer of motivation for these two as well. Just wanted to highlight that.
I like that. Do they just have to? You said they have to win, and they'll be a lock. What are they gonna do?
If they win, if either of them win, they are on the Ryder Cup roster. Like they can't be left off because both have been playing unbelievable golf and have won a tournament in the last month. So I don't know how you would leave those guys off. Kurt Kitayama, Data Golf says he's around 47.7 to 1 as a fair price. Let's see what he is on Profit. Tell me if you see him, because you can get 50 to 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek on Novig here too and see what how they're looking.
Please do.
Yeah, he's a little bit worse on Novig, 49 to 1 right now.
What is Novig available? Up at?
What's up?
What do they have Gotterup at?
Something just happened. Some liquidity just got pulled. He was just over 50 to 1 10 seconds ago, but I think they just had a little I don't know what just happened. Gotterup, yeah. A little over 50 to 1 right now.
On Gotterup?
Yeah, a little like 30 something dollars in liquidity.
Wow.
Maybe I'll eat that up right now.
That is a very, very good price.
All right, I'll eat it up.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good EV there.
I'm in then. It just ate that up, so we'll see. You can go in and request something better, but I took that price now. It's 49 to 1.
Not bad. All right. So we're on Chris Gotterup. Look, I fully expect one of the top guys to win this week, if I'm honest. I kind of like Xander a bit. I'm not going to bet him at 20 to 1, but I'm going to take it easy on the outrights. It's kind of crunch time for these guys. So I just trust the big dogs a bit more. But I'm going to play Gotterup, Kurt Kitayama, and probably that's it in the outright markets.
Okay, I'm pulling up Ballybet right now. I need my my Ballybet boost winner here. Let's see, golf. Do I just keep it simple and just go with a Scotty or a Rory for this one?
Probably not a bad idea, but what are the odds?
250 and 750. Probably pretty much, I think in line
What's
with the market.
Xander with the Ballybet boost?
What's up?
What's Xander?
He's 1800 or 18 to 1, which is
what's
I think
Oberg?
in line with. They got Oberg. They're a lot higher on him. He's 16 to 1 on there, which is much worse than a lot of the other places.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to see who if they have anyone else that's they've got glaringly different. They have JJ Spawn, I think, a little bit worse than the rest. He's 33 to 1.
Okay. I mean, as much as I would love for JJ Spawn to win, but as much as I would have loved if he won last week. What's Cam Young? I also like him.
25 to 1. A little bit worse than FanDuel and DraftKings.
All right, so it looks like Valley's numbers just absolutely stink across the board.
Yeah, they're decent on Scotty, which is good, and they're pretty much in line on Rory. But after that, it seems like it's a little bit tough sledding.
What's the max for this?
$20.
Do you want some? You want like some long shot bets that I would potentially look at?
I might go. We can take a look into it. I might go mid tier here. That's why I'm like thinking something
What's
about
Sam
this
Burns
one.
at?
What's up?
What's Sam Burns at?
Sam Burns. Let's see. Oh, 35 to 1.
I don't mind that. I mean, he's an unbelievable putter. He ranks second in strokes gained putting, and he's pretty good off the tee. I don't know what he ranks, but we're gonna find out. Okay, he ranks 78th. Hasn't been the best driver this year, but he's not bad off the tee. So
Maybe I just stick it on Rory, and maybe get Scotty somewhere else.
And this is not the week to wait. I don't even know if he's in the field. Is he? No, he's not. Okay, I was going to say this is not the week to bet Aaron Rye if you were out there. He's not in the field just because he does not drive the ball far. All right, so I'm going with Goddard and Kitayama purely because they both bomb the golf ball and because they have an extra layer of motivation to make the U.S. Ryder Cup team at Bethpage Black in September. So that is my reasoning. I am not betting a lot of money on this weekend's event, but those are my two dart throws to win the BMW Championship at Caves Valley.
All right. I'm gonna go with I joined you on Goddard, and I think I'm gonna put this boost on Rory, and that'll be my two. I might sprinkle Scotty later, but we're like you said, not going overboard on this tournament.
Yep. And then next week is the last tournament of the season, and it's a field of 30. So this PGA Tour season can't end soon enough for us.
Maybe we're gonna get one right now.
I would love to get one. Both at Goddard or Kitayama at 50 to 1 would be nice. We could really use it to finish the season. So we'll see what happens. But any other markets we want to look at? Top 5, top 10, top 20?
Top 20. I need to look at. I got that top 20
DraftKings.
parlay boost. Yep, on DraftKings.
All right, let's bring up DraftKings.
Yeah, you got to go to top finish. That go to that.
I got it.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. All right, it's top 20. So
So I don't know if it's like 3 leg. What do we like? Oh, there's Kitayama.
There's not a lot of value. Oh yeah, there's Kitayama. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough.
Hey, it's okay if it's a little bit rougher. Let's see if we can.
Scotty Scheffler 1,600 to finish top 20. No Tad Scott this week on the bag, so he's got a stand-in caddy. I believe he has Chris Kirk's caddy. Just wanted to throw that out there. If you are about, wow, minus 2,000 top 20. Scotty Scheffler on DraftKings. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you got to go to the click on just top finish there. It shows it different. I don't know why I guess it's like one doesn't include ties and what this one does. I would just go to I guess a dead heat if that's the case. So minus 1,600. I could put. So if we go with Kurt, and do I just the best price for Scotty finish top 20 is on DraftKings minus 1,600. Is that crazy just to throw him in there?
I don't think it's crazy. I mean, he's gonna. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but in all likelihood, he will finish top 20. I'd be stunned if not. Where is Kurt Kitayama?
Plus 105.
And
then we need one more.
I would go do you want an overwhelming favorite?
No, looking at pull back up data golf. Let me take a peek. And I know not a ton of value. Let's see if who they like. Do I just stick it on Goddard up or Tommy? They're a little higher up there.
If you were going to take Tommy, I would probably go Xander Schauffele first, just for their same odds. Just for the fact that will Tommy be in have the right mental headspace after doing what he did on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
After. That's just my thought process.
You know what? We're gonna rock with Tommy. We're gonna say that he's got the headspace.
All right. What's your max?
Wait, actually, hold on. I need it to be. Do I need it to be over plus 300? That'd be detrimental. I think I do. So
All
we're
right.
gonna go with Goddard. We're gonna go with Goddard up instead. Yeah,
So
we're
plus
going with
three.
Goddard up instead.
So Scheffler, Kitayama got her up top 20, 100 to win, 307. That's without the boost. And what is it with the boost?
369. So 469.
Nice. 69. Nice. All right. That is the top
Maybe
20.
it'll bring us some luck.
Could all use it. All right. So that's what we're doing in the golf. Let's head over to the diamond. I've been a little busy today, so I have not really looked at the board much, but I do have one play I know I like off the bat.
Yeah, I haven't looked much either. I'm actually just pulling it up as you speak too. I haven't had a busy morning, so I haven't gotten a chance to check around.
Game started at 2 today. I'll go with my play right off the bat. And I can't believe I'm saying it. This is just a pure eye test and history piece. But I can't believe I'm about to say this, but give me the New York Yankees. I think they complete the sweep against the lowly Twinkies, a organization they have absolutely dominated for our lifetime. So that is my reasoning. I'm going to stick with it. The Yankees could really use the sweep, and the Twins absolutely stink. So I don't see why not. We've got Cam Schlittler against Joe Ryan today, who is the Twins ace and is very good, but give me the Yankees. I'm just going to ride it out. I don't know what the best number currently is, but let's
I
see.
can tell you. Let me take a peek here. What time do they play?
They play
Are later in the looks like the best number right now, you can get it at minus 138 on Sport Trade.
Okay, and he's minus 134 on ProfitX.
Minus 137 on Profit. Sorry, I missed that. It's a little bit better there.
All right, give me the Yankees. That's my play of the day. What about you?
Just to add to your stats, I forgot I favorited this yesterday. The Yankees are 124 and 44 against the Twins since the 2002 season, which is just an insane, an insane number to think about. They just pretty much have owned them for, like you said, the entirety of our lives.
It's absolutely ludicrous. But yeah, the Yankees need to win. So
yeah, no, they have to get this one done. It's got to be a sweep, and they got to win all these games that they need to win to even shed a light of hope on the rest of the season. If they can't do that, then there's all hope gone.
Yeah, it's one game at a time for them at the moment. But yeah, you got to complete the sweep against the Twins. You can't leave them just lingering around. It can't happen.
I think I'll join you on that to start. And I think I'm gonna go to I had them yesterday and they kind of let me down as well, but I think I'm gonna go to the Tigers again today against the White Sox. I don't know what the number looks like on if you want to pull up ProfitX again.
Tigers are minus 129.
I see. I would take them. I'm gonna put my money back in and take them on ProfitX today against the White Sox. I had them with a boost yesterday on DraftKings, and Jack Flaherty gave up 5 runs in 4 innings to the White Sox. I know they've been hitting the ball a little bit better of recent. The Tigers have kind of been on a little bit of a downswing, but we'll see if they bounce back today. They probably gotta start winning some games too.
They've been struggling. I believe
Mhm.
their AL Central lead was like 15 games, and now it's like 6 or something like that. Um,
Yeah, they're like 500 over their last 10 against they had the Twins, Angels, and White Sox in their series, so it's not super pretty not a super pretty time to go 500. So much like the Yankees, you got to kind of win those games.
Look, three of the, I would say I would say the top 4 teams in baseball the first 2 months have been sputtering for the last 2 months. The Yankees, the Mets, the Tigers, and the Dodgers have all basically nosedived a bit.
Yeah, Cleveland's gaining a little bit of steam on the like you said, I think it's down to 5.5 now, so
Yeah,
they're gaining a little bit of steam there.
it's 5.5. I mean, the Padres are now tied with the Dodgers in the NL West. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, the Phillies have a
The,
5 game
the
lead on them.
Cubs have absolutely nosedived as well. I forgot to add them into that group.
Yep.
Um, it should be an interesting playoff push. I'll tell you that much. It should be exciting.
No, I know it's crazy.
Insane. The Yankees are in the third wild card team now. What they did for themselves, absolute idiots. But yeah.
I
Anything
think
else?
the other Yeah, I think the other one I'm gonna take is I'm gonna take the Red Sox actually
Okay.
against the Astros today. I think the best number I'm seeing actually. Let me peek at it here.
We need the Red Sox to lose though, and the Yankees to win.
I Yeah, I know we need them to, but that doesn't mean they're going to, unfortunately.
Where's the Red Sox? Am I going crazy?
They're playing 7-10
Here it
right
is.
there.
Red Sox plus 138.
Yeah. Looks like you can get it on Bally or some of the other books at plus 145. So that's where I'm going.
Walker Bueller against Hunter Brown. Interesting. Hunter Brown might
Hmm
win AL Cy Young.
hmm
All
I'm
right.
taking the Sox against them.
Okay. Um, yeah, I don't really have another baseball play, if I'm honest.
No, no, I
I don't
just
love the
light
board.
for today. Yeah, we just kind of looked at the slate here, so I didn't have, like you said, busy morning for me as well, so I didn't have a chance to do any prior look, and I'm just looking briefly here and seeing what the numbers look like.
The Rockies, Rocktober plus 205.
Didn't they win? Didn't they beat the Cardinals again last night too?
I don't think so.
Gomber's on the mound for the Rockies though, and he's terrible.
Yeah, they won 3-0. They shut them out.
Yeah, Freeland was on the mound, I think, for them last night too. He was also just usually terrible.
Well, this is what happens when you leave Coors Field for a week.
Yeah,
You kind of get going on the bump. The Rockies
I
are
think. What's up?
The Rockies are awful, 31-88. I wonder if they'll break the White Sox record that was established just 12 months ago.
What was that again? What do the Rockies got to do for the rest of the season here now? What, they're
White
109 games in,
Sox record
119 games in, sorry.
seems like I can't spell. 41 and 121. So they need 10 more. They need 11 wins.
Yeah,
Which
so what, they got to
it
go
doesn't seem. I don't
11
think
and like
they're not
11
pacing.
and 4. No, they're behind pace, I think, right?
Yeah, just a pathetic organization. Um,
Let's see.
Before we go, do you like any NFL markets we should discuss?
Yeah, I started. I mean, these are all. I think I'm actually gonna sprinkle my. I'm sure this market's been looked at plenty at this point, but I think I'm actually on this show. I'm gonna sprinkle a couple of my MVP picks for the NFL season. Who I'm
Um,
gonna dive
I
into.
can't I can't access MVP odds. Can you share your screen? Is that possible?
Yeah,
Like
give me one
just because I'm not
second
in New
here.
Jersey.
Yeah. Give me one second here. I have it open on a couple. I have just a bunch of different tabs open. So, um, okay, here we go. Share screen. Do. Window share. All right, let's bring it back up. So I had I went on gambling and I just said, can you just pull all the NFL markets for me, the NFL MVP odds markets for me? So I was just kind of looking down. I think that I am going to take actually just I think I'm just going to take Mahomes this year. I'm going to go with one of the top five guys, and then I'm going to go with two just longer shot sprinkles down the line. And I think the first one's going to just be Mahomes. I mean, I think a lot of the books kind of have, as expected, Allen, Jackson, Burrow, Mahomes as your top four guys who are expected to win it this year. I don't know. I think this could be Lamar's pretty much the overwhelming favorite here. I mean, and the Ravens are a loaded team again this year, so we'll see. But I think kind of the Chiefs are in an interesting spot almost where this could be Mahomes is kind of taking like a step back, I think, the last couple of years and like big play and throws down the field. This might be the year that they kind of unleash him again after they just got embarrassed in the Super Bowl and just kind of go get back to their form in the regular season. So we'll see. But he's my first one. I'm going to take him on DraftKings at plus 700.
I like it. I mean, I can't argue with that. You're betting on the best quarterback in the NFL, what probably is the best team again. They've got a bit more weapons this season. Hopefully, Rashee Rice is not suspended too long, and hopefully, I could also keep him in fantasy. I'm still waiting for that decision to come down, but look, I can't argue with it. At 7-1, that's pretty much better than any of the previous few seasons of what you'd get. And as you said, he quote unquote had a down year last year, but with an improved O-line and what could potentially be a pretty good wide receiver group with obviously Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy in his second year. This has a lot of potential, honestly, to hit. And at 7-1, I think that's a pretty good price. So I'm going to probably join you on that one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it works. I think just for what it's worth, like Circa has Mahomes is like the third favorite, so they have him above Josh actually. So not that it makes a huge difference, but just one of the things that I look at when I'm doing this. And then it looks like Rashee Rice, I think they're still expecting like 4 games each or something. So we'll see what happens there.
It's varied. I've read reports where it's like could be 3 or it could be 10. So I don't really know what to trust. What I'm going to trust is going to be Roger Goodell's word whenever that comes out.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And by the way, if you scroll down to the 40-1, I noticed a small bug that's just funny. Go up. Yeah, Lawrence Guy. He's a defensive lineman. I don't know how he got in there.
Yeah, it's funny. Hard Rock. I'm gonna look on Hard Rock right now. Sometimes they have like weird glitches like that where these guys pop into these markets. Let me see if that's real.
He also
I was
honestly,
laughing when I saw that too.
he might have retired. Honestly, like he was. I gotta look this up. He was on a few of those Patriots Super Bowl teams. He was a key cog on that defensive line. He was on one of a few of them. So. He might not be in the NFL anymore. Might be done.
Yeah, no, that's just the buck. That's a funny it's a funny one.
Well, Mahomes at 7, I could get behind. I will get behind that with you. Any long shot guys you're eyeing? Also, wait, before we go to the long shots, any boost on MVP markets that you could add to the Mahomes to make the price a little better?
Not yet. It seems like it says FanDuel looks like they have this like Futures Day thing called on Tuesday, August 26th. I don't know what that means. But it says the futures are coming and Futures Day is there. So I don't know what it means. I don't know if anyone in the crowd knows what it exactly means. If they got they're gonna have some sort of promotion when that comes. So be on the lookout there. I don't really know. When you click into the market, it just brings you to the NFL futures. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do some sort of promotion. With some specials or awards or some boosts or whatever it might be. I'm not entirely sure. They like to get get people to bet some futures in there, so your money is tied up in the sportsbook for a long time, and you stay in there playing. So definitely one of these bets are, you got to wait a while for this, so you're not going to get this paid out till next year. So definitely definitely tail with caution here.
That's true. All right.
But
Well, let's.
I'm gonna take my long shot. I'm gonna take Caleb Williams.
What are his best odds? 437-1. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my second one here. He's one of my middle long shots. It kind of varies across the board. Here, and I don't know. I mean, he could be kind of terrible again, or the Bears are hoping he makes a huge step right and takes a huge step right, and their offense is awesome. So we'll see. Circa and Pinnacle both have him under 30-1. So I I think getting it way up at that price is something I'm willing to take a shot on.
Look,
And then
Caleb
the
Williams,
last one, what's up?
Caleb Williams should have a much better season under obviously Ben Johnson.
Should.
Their new head coach. They added 3 good offensive linemen. Well, not all of them are good, but Joe Tooney is very good. Drew Dalman, the center from the Falcons, they added, and they traded for Jonah Jackson from the Rams. So he will have all the pieces in front of him, and even at wide receiver, they drafted Luther Burden, who I really like out of Missouri. So he's got Burden, Roma Dunze, who's entering his second year, and DJ Moore, who's absolutely a stud. They've got weapons. They got O-line, so they should have much better play calling. And now we'll fall on the quarterback, and we'll really see if Caleb Williams is good or not. So I don't mind it. It's just a pure dart.
Yep, that's a pure dart, and my last pure dart is then just going to be Bo Nix. Those are just the 3 that I'm putting some money behind. I was just saying to my brother yesterday that he went to Auburn, and Bo Nix obviously was an Auburn guy to start, and he just looked terrible there his first couple of years, and then obviously kind of ran it up at Oregon, and then he had a pretty good first year in the league. It's actually crazy to me. I was saying how it's crazy to me that he's probably going to be a good, at least serviceable quarterback in the NFL for years to come. It seems like I can't really see him being a bottom 5 QB next year or in the next coming years by any stretch. Just the way their offense is designed and how he played last year.
Yep. Well, he's got a very good coach to help him out there. Michael Penix at 66-1 just right off the bat is pretty interesting, honestly. But I would have to look more into that, and maybe we'll discuss that more next week. But I'm still scouring the market for some award stuffs. I don't have any official plays yet, but hopefully next week and the week after that, I'll have something for everyone out there. But anything else before we depart?
No, I think that's it. That's it for me.
All righty. Well, that's Ryan. I'm Casey. Thanks as always for watching on, and we'll chat next week.
Yep. Great to have you guys. We'll chat soon.